Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Well, it's been a while since I've posted a video of me running the grader, and I think now's the perfect time. As you can see, it rained all night, and when I showed up for my shift, yeah, a real mess was waiting for me. Now, when it's actually raining, it's not that bad. Trucks move just fine because the rain washes the mud off the road. The real trouble starts when the rain stops and things begin to dry out. That's when the mud kicks in. And the result? Just take a look. Trucks are sliding downhill and struggling to make it up. That's exactly what just happened to this big boy. The dude started sliding, lost control of the truck, and ended up sideways across the road, blocking the whole thing. The driver tried several times to get over to the lane used only by loaded trucks, but he couldn't because of the safety barrier. The side he was on is meant strictly for empty vehicles. This is actually the most critical part of the mine. It leads up to the waste dump and becomes very dangerous after heavy rain. So they called me with the 18M3 and that guy over there with the WA900 big-ass wheel loader to take care of this mess. The guy in the 900 did a great job. Now that the road is clear, all that's left is for the loader to finish cleaning up the remaining mud. Once this Bellaz passes, I'll move over to the loaded truck lane to start clearing the mud there. A real mess is waiting for me, but the bigger problem is that the roads have narrowed, and I simply have nowhere to push the mud. I mean, I can move it to the side, but the first truck that passes will run over it with its wheels and drag it right back onto the road, making it even harder to climb. Then, the next truck will do the same, and before you know it, the mud will be all over the road again. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the main problem. One truck has stopped and completely blocked the road. Just look at that line. It stretches all the way down. Like I said, the road has narrowed, and it desperately needs to be widened and the excess mud on the sides removed. So, I told the drivers over the radio to slowly and carefully go back down so I can clear the critical section of the road. But this time, I decided to cut the sides and push the mud toward the center of the road instead of off to the edges. Let's see if that works. But we definitely need a stronger machine out here soon, like a bulldozer or a big loader. A big issue I had were the small rocks sticking out of the ground. The rain from last night had washed away the top layer of the road, leaving behind solid rock, like little bumps poking through the surface. That's why the grader is shaking so much. It's almost impossible to properly clear the mud when the rocks are sticking out like that. The blade just can't reach the actual surface. So I just try my best to clean up as much as I can. One pass is done, just one more, and I'll let the trucks through. All right, the job is done and I've let the trucks through. Now let's see how they handle it. The truck was looking good, and then it just stopped. From a distance, I couldn't tell what was going on, and I was like, Jesus, fuck, now what? But as I got closer, I saw it, and I couldn't believe it. The front right wheel had climbed right up on a rock that had rolled down from the berm, and that's where it lost traction. I lost it. From that moment, I told my buddy to come over with the WA900 and start pushing them one by one all the way to the top. And that's exactly what we did. The loader pushed them one by one until every truck made it up. Once the traffic cleared, we got back to fixing that critical section of the road. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, a like and sub would mean a lot and help us keep making more content like this one. Until next time, stay safe.